What up? Welcome back to the Ancestor Oracle. This is your Throwback Thursday and weekend Oracle vibe for May 16th through May 19th. Today's soul songs are from Janet Jackson because it's her birthday today. So happy birthday, Janet. The first song I got from, there's the three songs are The Best Things in Life Are Free. That's the first one. That's the song that Spirit gave me for our work life for this weekend for Thursday through Sunday. The second song that I got is All Right off the Rhythm Nation album. That is for our play life, like our weekend play life. And the song that I got for the love life of us this weekend, the collective, is again off the Poetic Justice soundtrack. So I am going to, the first thing I was getting for work, before I even start shuffling these cards and play the song, the first thing I was getting for us for work is The Best Things in Life Are Free. So this weekend, don't try to buy, this is specifically for somebody, don't try to buy somebody's time, if that makes sense. You spending time with your loved ones, even for some, a pet, like you feel like maybe you haven't been home enough and you've been kind of neglecting your pet. The best, those are what the people in your life want most. The things that are free, not the things that you can buy. So that's the first thing that I'm getting for work. Don't ruin your plans to hang out with your family or spend time with your family or somebody that you love or your pet or get your dog's haircut or something for work. Don't feels like somebody is going to get called into work and they had already made plans to go to a park or something. Feels like, yeah, a dog park. So I don't know if you're taking your kids to a dog park or taking just your pet to a dog park or walking around with your girlfriend or boyfriend at a park or your grandparents, your parents. I don't know. Whatever it is, don't take the offer to go into work and not spend that time with the people that you care about and that care about you. So let me play this song while I shuffle the cards and I'll get the first card for the first song. Here we go. Let me turn it up a little bit. There we go. All right, Spirit. What do you want us to know for our weekend? Oh, okay. 3 cards flew out, so that card fell on the floor. So I'm going to shuffle. One more card. I'm going to take that one. I put these here. So I already got my 3 cards for the 3 songs. The first card we got, Waterfall. Let me turn this down. Waterfall. This has been coming up a lot for me today. I keep getting lots of references to waterfalls, and I live in the Pacific Northwest, and every time I see this card, it reminds me of Multnomah Falls, and I think waterfalls are magnificent. They are very powerful. Just the sheer, looks like this water's coming out of nowhere, like coming out of the sky, and it has such power and such force, and then it creates this beautifulness here at the bottom. So Spirit is pouring into us this creative life force this weekend. Yeah, pouring into us this creative life force this weekend. So those of us that need to get outside and get in nature, you're going to feel that. So this life force that we're getting, Spirit's almost asking, what are we going to do with it? What are you going to do with all this extra time and energy that you are being given by the universe, by God, by Spirit? Don't waste it doing things that you don't love doing is what the message for work is for the weekend. And like I said, what I was already getting, don't spend time doing something that you don't love doing. Don't spend time with people that you don't love or that don't love you. So that's the work card for the weekend. All right, we're going to get to the play card. I'm going to just set that right there. And remember, the song for play was Janet Jackson's All Right off the Rhythm Nation soundtrack. And I'm going to play this a little louder. I love this song and I love this video. Wow. Queen Queen of Forces is this card. So basically, this card is all about the balancing the forces balancing the masculine and feminine forces within. If you don't know anything about masculine and feminine energies, it has nothing to do with necessarily gender. Everything has an opposite. There's a yin and a yang to everything. You cannot have one without the other, or there is no balance. So what for play, when you're out, do things that are emotionally balancing for you, and also things that you love doing. So your sun sign kind of represents what you, not kind of, it does, represents what you are presenting to the world, how everybody sees you on the outside. Your moon side, which is a little bit darker on this card, your shadow is more like your shadow side. It's like the other things that you love that you don't present into the world, the things that you keep to yourself. That shadow and that light need to come together to form a balance. Use those forces to create a balance between work, love, and play this weekend is what Spirit wants you to know. I'll put that one there. And let me play this song a little bit. I'm just going to skip through it a little bit. All right, now we're going to do our song for the love life for the weekend, or lack thereof for some. But your love life doesn't include just like your boyfriend or girlfriend relationships, or your marriage, or, stuff like that. Relationships are in all forms. They're with your children, they're with your friends, they're with your coworkers, or with the people that you come in contact with at the store. They're basically anybody that you love. And the first thing that I'm getting when I first got the song again, for the love portion of this reading, is that for somebody watching this, a handful of people, a few people watching this, somebody from your past is coming back. For somebody single, somebody from your past is coming back. Be cautious of that. And for some people, an old job is going to contact you. Something that you thought, it's like, oh my God, I thought they forgot about me. I had given up on this job. You're going to be contacted on that too. It's like things are rolling around again, is what Spirit is saying. Things are rolling around again. So let's play this a little bit and see what the card is. See, I did it again and turned it down. There we go. I remember I used to sit in my room when I was like 14 and sing this all the time. So the card I got for this is Up in the Air. Today, and she said you are in town. Suddenly the memories came back to me in my mind. That's probably why it feels like that. Just that first verse, what she's talking about. Yeah, so basically somebody coming back. So that's probably why the first thing that popped in my head was, yes, somebody is coming back in. But the card, sorry, I kind of want to sing the rest of that song and not even explain the card to you guys. Just kidding. So the card is Up in the Air. Up in the air. I'm getting a lot of things with this. It's like, first of all, the number on this card is 18. So it feels like things that you try to plan in something that something that you and your significant other or an ex or like an old fling, something that you were trying to plan in 2018 was up in the air. It was like at that time it was up in the air. And now you're realizing why it was up in the air. You're watching it go away, but you are, hold on. I had to look. Yeah, see, I almost thought she was pregnant, but she's not. Anyway, you're watching it go away because things aren't up in the air anymore. It's like you've let it go, and that's opened things up in 2019 for more for you, for more for your love life. is what I'm getting. I feel like that didn't really make a lot of sense for some, but that made sense to somebody. I want to pull one more card for the love life for the weekend and play this a little bit longer. That I'll never fall in love again. A woman heart you gave, my soul you took away. Alright, let me turn it down. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the protection to the connection to source. So he was protecting whatever happened in 2000. It's like he wants to be right here out front. He was protecting whatever happened in 2018 is because of your protection from the angels, from spirit over your love life. That thing that was up in the air needed to go.